Hey, yo.
There it is. There it is.
Man, I'm tired.
You're tired?
I'm tuckered.
You're Tucker Carlson out. Damn it, you beat me to it. Me and my damn mouth can't
I'm the
work.
one that originated with that joke, so I will always beat you with it. Yeah.
I believe I said it.
On this show. No, it was me first.
I believe I said it one time, Richard, prior to you. So.
Yeah, but I own the Tucker Carlson doubt. Speaking of which, hello there, audience. All you beautiful, lovely Stuckites, Stuck-in-the-Middlers.
Stuckonians.
Bette-Midlers, Stuckonians.
Ooh, stuck in the Bette Midlers.
Yeah, see? And you just took it from me, and now you're acting like it's all yours.
Well, no, that time I was just reassuring you with what you said.
I just want to share
I'm not making that up.
Irreverent.
I have too many OG things I say. I can't take credit for them all.
You're such an OG. Old and gay. All right.
I don't know why you have to degrade people like that, but that's fine.
Who's cheese grading what? Do you want cheese on the salad or something?
degrade.
Oh, okay. So, guys, hi. Happy after Easter zombie day. I know I had sashimi. I know you're very interested. I'm going to be meeting you all with... I am risen.
He has risen.
I'm risen as we speak. I'm going to be meeting you all with inane irreverence, as I feel nothing for any of you right now. But it's great to see you.
Yeah, Eli's like, I'm going to look at all you people today like you're different than me.
Yeah, like look down and see how it fits. That's what she said.
But hey, I'm right here with you on eye level, gazing at you, because that's just who we are. You know, we got to play good cop, bad cop sometimes. And
hey, good cop.
You want to get in right to that?
Hey,
you
want
to? What are you holding up there?
Good
bud?
cop. So we hit a milestone. No, it's not the one where we hit over 100.
Shaved our hair?
1,000, where we did our hair live, got our nails did. No, not that one, Josh. What's that, you ask? Which one, you ask? Well, let me tell you something, son.
Oh, dude, look at the part in my head. You ever seen the guy from the Alien Ant Farm movie? Or
Did you mean to say Alien Ant Farm movie?
Well, it's a music video.
Oh, okay, all right, yeah.
Because I had my hair parted for so long, now I have this part in there. It's pretty cool.
That is unique.
It's going to go away.
I'll give you that.
I hope.
Like all fame and glory, it'll go away.
Yeah, of course it will.
So, all right, the milestone. The milestone. Hey, what's up, Ken? What's up, Lewis? What's up, Bitch Wong Fu, MD Bishop, Ducks, and all you lovely people. We already did this part, so.
Why'd you say ducks like that? You said it so angrily.
Quack. That's what I meant to say. So, all right, the milestone, Josh, because I could tell.
Please tell me.
Your heart is palpitating.
You brought some special type of alcohol here.
El Luc Belair. It's famous for every demographic.
What the fuck did you just call me, dude?
Goddamn right, and I'll say it again. So
I don't subscribe to that kind of speech.
It's special El Rosé, and it's because I recognized, that page that we say it's not a proper representation of what we do here at Stuck in the Middle, Stuck at Night. The page is where people fling poo at each other, and people seem to think that by flinging poo at each other, somehow it's sticking on us. And,
do you feel any parts responsible for said poo flinging? Because it is our page.
Hey, no, fuck that. Fuck policing people. I'm not going to stifle their freedom of speech just to ease my palate. So instead, I'm going to toast to it. We have been called white supremacists by the left side. And finally, somebody that I am specifically playing favorites with said, you guys should just call this page Black Lives Middle and be done with it. Because apparently, when one side... See, they don't want anybody to be in the middle. They want you to tip more to their side. They want confirmation bias. By they, I mean you. You watching. Every single one of you. Just admit it. Tell me plain and simply, you're not watching this show, so you're challenged. Intellectually, psychologically, philosophically, you want to hear that you're right. And for that, and because we've been called everything on the spectrum,
I do want to hear that I'm right.
White supremacists, which I'm fucking Jewish and Spanish.
Dude, stop talking so kindly
This
about
fucking
me, dude.
guy over here, he's as white as snow.
Look, I'm glowing.
But he's also a Black Lives Middler, you know?
I'm a bigot.
So I'm popping this fucking baby right here. Oh my.
Oh, wow, that sounded so cool.
Right in the ear hole.
Yo,
Well, that's plastic.
like, by the way, I don't want to rain on your parade, but
you can't. I'm drinking that haterade.
It is. Well, pour me one too. It's a celebration, bitches.
Yeah, it's a celebration, bitch. I can do Dave Chappelle.
This is only one person, though.
No.
Many more people have called us
white supremacists.
Yes, and
apologists.
And
this was our first time being called like defenders of the BLM, and I was like, and this is by one
Eli
of the most,
loves that. He's so happy. He's
most
like,
conservative
finally,
people that
validation
are on that page. Today there was an argument on that very page about masculinity. Somebody went as far as posting a picture of a father training his son to chop wood, and he's like, I'm gonna train my boy to be a man, and he's gonna know that men have a vagina and women have a penis. Something like that.
Do men drink champagne?
We're gonna put that to the test because we're stuck in the middle at night, and we do whatever we want because we fight for what's right for us. And hopefully you're down with that. Down with Doo Brown.
On, let me get the. I'm gonna go and throw on the crazy second camera here.
This is to all of you.
We're gonna catch the cheers to you sons of bitches.
Yeah,
here's a cheers. Hang on a second. Look at the camera.
There you
come
go.
over here. Come over here a little bit.
In all sincerity.
Boom. Cheers.
Oh yeah. All right. That was hot.
That was good.
In all sincerity, to those of you that stick it out with us, that shows character. Even if you're just sticking around to hear something that you hope is aligned with you, I don't care. You're here. That's what matters. And it shows that you have some form of an open mind to hear something that you may not like. There's far too many people that have just left us because we're not just sitting here singing the same old song and dance that is all they want to hear.
You know what sucks? Well, it's not what sucks, but I'm not trying to contradict you right now in your moment of glory, but I've come to figure that people have not left us because of our political
Holy shit, he's
opinions.
Here. What's up? Johnny boy, I told you I'd say it's the guy who says he's gonna call it. Sorry, it's somebody from the dildo shop.
People have not left because of our political opinions. They've left because of how, crass sometimes we speak and how irreverent we are on some topics that maybe people expect a little more. Excuse me?
What? Continue, please.
What'd you do? Just fucking tweet fart? What was that? I just heard a tweet fart.
I can't turn the fucking beep off. It beeps. What do you want from me? Come on.
I want you to turn it off. Put on no notifications.
I don't know how.
You don't know how to turn your volume button down?
No, but that was very important. I'm glad that just happened and ruined the flow.
But then everything else now, let's go ahead and turn that beast down.
You can't.
I can do it for you.
Will you finish your thought before you forget it? Because it's gone.
I can't because I know it's going to happen again.
That's okay.
Just click the volume button down. It's just the side key.
Just finish your thought.
It won't ruin. You can actually click it down to vibrate, and you'll still get a notification. But
I think I did all that. But let's finish your thought.
And where do you think my thought was going?
I have no idea. I'm drinking champagne and I'm listening to tweet farts.
I see.
And
so my thought wasn't that important to you.
I know it was, you asshole.
It was.
Yeah, fucking A. What do you want?
Even though I got as far as I did in the thought, and your text message keeps interrupting. You can't just put on.
It's about those spam bitches that be trying to hoe me down.
This is why it's hard to have a show, folks. You work with people who are unprofessional.
There you go.
They keep their phone on. They look at you like you're the crazy person, all because you want a little quiet on set.
Why are you so fucking crazy, bro?
What?
Here,
Me?
I'm turning
No,
everything off. I hope it.
I like the hat you got, by the way.
Yeah, man.
I'm glad you're repping the hat you got.
Well, I am more.
It's all about you tonight, huh?
I am more urban than you. Urban friendly.
That's not why he gave it to you. He actually gave it to you because you're the whitest and it complements your skin more than I.
No, you were in the whitest kids.
Not at all. I would have literally received the hat had that been true.
Now everybody's gonna get on this beep shit. I'm sorry. You know what? You want to turn it off?
Why can't you? Yeah, give it to me.
I can't. I got everything else fucking muted.
That's a load of bullshit.
Do it.
That's a load of bullshit.
Jew it.
Ready? There you go.
Jew
Watch.
it.
Look, I'm gonna show you.
Uh-huh.
Look.
Yeah.
Ready? Ready? You click that.
Yep.
Go back to speaker. Wait, no sounds. Okay, sounds off.
What is this voodoo?
Look, notifications off.
Witchcraft.
Off.
Blasphemer.
You see that?
Blasphemer. You're gonna say people weren't leaving the show because of me. It was you, right?
No, people weren't leaving the show because we were talking about people. They're like, oh yeah, we can't wait to hear what they're gonna talk about because it was shit they wanted to hear about. But we were we're too silly about it sometimes. I think that's why a lot of people leave. And by the way, remember that guy we were trying to figure out like why he left because we haven't seen him in a while. His name begins with an R.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
And rhymes with
Don't hurt my
schmardo.
feelings. What's gonna happen? Why did he leave?
Hang on.
No. He's the reason we have. No, what? Really?
Yeah, I spelled it wrong, but yeah.
Yeah, you did. That's like a first. Really?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
There's no indication.
No.
Wow.
We'll just straight up and leave.
Couldn't like.
But
we're friends.
Listen,
still.
I do think some of those other panels facilitated it. Like there was a lot of ill talk. You know what I mean? Like, just general. Like, yeah, those jokers, you really hate the Lord or something like that.
Okay, so this is where I continue to thank the people.
Well, that's not. I don't want to harp on that.
No. Wow.
I just found that out.
What
so
a
I'm just telling
slap
you.
to the fucking face.
Cheers. Let's drink some champagne. Not only are we BLM in the middle, but we hate the Lord.
We hate the Lord and the lightning.
We're not
will
cheersing
smite me.
because we feel that way. We're cheersing because that's what people are saying. So it just makes us feel good that we're just all over the place.
This is somebody that found us
Be
very
haters.
entertaining and appreciated our show and our mission statement, and overhearing perhaps one thing, one topic that we have different opinions on was enough for this individual to say, well, fuck these guys, we're out of here.
That's fine.
That is a testament to each and every one of you that continues to stay. So with that, what offensive shit do we have to make more people run away in our chase for the one sub, I ask? I know what I've been watching over the past few days.
We can go just anywhere with this. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it was just Easter.
Yeah, it was.
Did you do anything for the day you guys killed Jesus, or what's up? Because that's your people did that.
So, all right, yeah, it was a Jewish, it was Jews and Romans. Romans did the murdering. The Jews did the condemnation.
They weren't called Romans.
You're right. No, it was definitely all Romans. Romans and Judegans.
Juonians.
No, they're just yeah. All right. So, lo and behold, we celebrated. We ate some children.
The penitent thief, Saint Dismas.
We put lamb's blood on our door. No, that's the wrong holiday.
Been playing Uncharted 4. That's how I know that.
Fucking. So yeah, no. We went to what Bonefish. We got food from Bonefish Grill. We had a nice little family dinner. I ate sashimi, not very Eastery, and it was just a fucking normal day. And I'm not religious by any stretch of the imagination. Can I appreciate the world and all the beauty that comes from the natural things that come to be from chaos theory and the infinite of possibilities with science and science alone? Not the Fauci science, not just because the vaccine exists and I'm like, oh, the world is all at peace and beautiful. No, the world is still mystifying, even without mythology and religion. But oh my God, we're gonna lose everybody now.
I want to apologize because I was just using that question for a simple segue, but I forgot who I was asking a religious question to. I was like, hey, what did you do for Easter?
We celebrated the murdered
people.
We ate a few babies.
That's not what Easter's all about.
Which is appropriate.
No babies were eaten.
We put the Mexican man on the menorah and crucified him on the menorah.
This is where a good co-host would go. So what did you do?
What did you do for Easter, by the way, Josh?
Yeah, I'm glad you asked. I murdered people. No,
very good. Yes,
I waited around all day for my girlfriend to finally deliver a dinner at 10 o'clock at night. So,
oh, that's so awesome! Really, that's the best.
By the way, I ask for none of it. But I give her the most shit just because it was so late. So like my whole joke is like, wow, it's pretty late. This is, I'm not even kind of hungry right now. Just trying to,
Did you give her a good
she did all
backhand?
this nice Easter dinner. She's not necessarily even a believer in.
She's a Southern Belle. She's the down and dirty
But like
Christian.
a believer in that religion.
Yeah.
But she's like, oh, let's do something for Easter. So, she did all this stuff for Easter, but I was just like, it's like 9:00 now, that's great. This all looks great. I just can't, I'm just tired. I can't eat it right now.
All right.
No, of course I ate it.
Okay, good.
Yeah, I was all fat and happy and I went to bed and then I woke up and I was like, good Lord, I just saw what Biden did for Easter, and this is almost as bad as this is on par with him wanting to shake the hand of Mr. Nobody.
Okay, see, I missed all of this.
You missed the Mr. Nobody?
Yes, I've only been seeing memes as a result of whatever our lovely, amazing, awe-inspiring president has done.
Okay.
So I've seen pictures with zero context that are still funny because Biden is a funny guy. He looks funny. And I saw a picture of him on stage facing nothing really, but looking like there was something going on. But yeah, I'm missing context. It's something with a foreign country. They said something or did something.
Can I give you some context? Like,
yeah,
we can start at Easter, but let's just start just a few days back.
Okay.
Yeah, we're going to just pick just a few days
nostalgic
back.
already.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
That's what you play, right? When you're trying to go backwards, right?
Exactly.
Let's go back just a few days.
Oh, yes.
This is when the president of the good old US&A decided he was going to shake hands with beef. Nope, that's a Primus song. He decided he was going to shake hands with nobody. Here's the clip. Let's pull that up. It's pretty funny.
Why is somebody named Nobody?
I forged a poem in middle school called Mr. Nobody. I tried to claim it as my own.
There's a movie called Mr. Nobody.
And like the teacher was like, I know this is a poem, right? And I was like, yeah.
You want to hear
I don't know.
All right, briefly.
Do you know what that poem is?
No.
I know a funny little man who's quiet as a mouse, who does the mischief that is done in everybody's house. It's essentially about this guy who goes around causing havoc when a little kid lives there. He's like,
Oh, so it is President Biden.
So for all the cracks on the plates you see, it's Mr. Nobody.
Mr. Biden.
No, Biden is meeting Mr. Nobody.
I wrote
Biden is also known as Mr. Nobody.
Yeah. I just want to fit in. I did a really beautiful poem in like 6th grade, and it had too many big words, and I told my family it was all me originally. They left it in the family album for like 5 years until they saw the movie I got it from.
That's awesome.
That was the most embarrassing.
How did the conversation go of the removal of the poem, or did the next year you flip through the book and saw the poem wasn't there anymore?
I noticed it was gone.
You're
like,
like, oh, okay,
a couple days prior, but like the disappointment. Yeah, Richard Pryor too. The disappointment was real. I wanted to cry. I felt I had like the lump in my throat. It was a fucking movie with Mel Gibson in it when in his prime. Like, come on, Eli.
But did you go
stupid?
Like, what was like two sentences of the poem?
Up the delirious burning blue and touch the face of God.
What were you? What did you use the poem for?
I just, hey, look how awesome I am. I wrote this.
So that's what it was. So it wasn't even like, okay.
They thought I was a prodigy.
That almost makes it like all the worse.
Yes.
Like it wasn't this thing in passing. Like it was like the holidays and like, but it was like intentionally like you gave it to your parents to show like, hey, look at how good of a wordsmith I am.
Yes.
And they were like, oh my God.
They're like, you could
he's so good.
You could get a scholarship for this. We could send you away or something. We need to.
And then what was your response to that?
Yep.
Maybe you should get me to packing, huh?
I write really good, Mom and Dad. I love you. I'm still sorry for that.
Oh
so
man,
that page is just empty now.
How long until like when they were disappointed again?
Again? I mean,
yeah, I'm sorry,
dude. It lives on in infamy. Okay.
No, but when did they find out? How long after did you say this is my poem?
Like fucking maybe 3 years, honestly.
Wow, they lived in that for 3 years.
Because
they had a
heard,
high for
dude,
3 years.
The movie,
dude. Look at what art. Dude, they probably showed everybody. Look what my son wrote.
Yeah, they probably fucking did. It was in our family fucking album.
They showed everybody.
Dude, they were so
So
proud.
this is the true Mandela effect. This is what's going on. So now the friends and family come over, like, yo, show her the poem your son wrote. And then your parents are like, what poem?
I never really thought of it past the point.
Like,
that
what do you mean? The poem that he wrote?
flipped-
Like, nah, he doesn't do poetry.
But I do.
He's actually really bad at it.
I'll never.
Like, no. I remember you showing me a poem that is like.
It is a great poem. It's just not mine.
We do when we have people over. People do drink. Are you sure you weren't drinking that day? Because he doesn't do poetry.
Dude, it's a poem that I got from a one of those really thick cartoon, like, newspaper cartoon books, and it's just a giant collection of them. And one of the pages is this poem, and I copied it down word for word because I found it in middle school. And then this fucking Mel Gibson movie where he's blind and something, and he's teaching a kid. He fucking reads the poem, but he's blind, or says the poem to the kid. And me, my mother, my father were just sitting there, and the look on their faces, they both just collectively look at me. And my father, that was the disappointment.
I'm so captivated
when I heard my father, the tone in his voice, Eli.
He probably he had to clear his throat real quick because he probably started to he sat there and he's like, oh my God.
I remember how I played it off. I was like, well, how did that?
How did Mel get my poem?
I tried to play it off.
You try to stay in the moment.
I was like, whoa.
This guy stole my fucking poem, Mom and Dad.
And I was like, oh, that's crazy.
Whoa, look at that. We both thought the same thing.
How did this even happen? They knew I was such a liar, and I was still pleading it. I was just playing oh man. I need to call and apologize.
I feel bad for they were watching the stupid Mel Gibson movie, and all of a sudden Mel Gibson recites this poem. In the beginning, because they were probably so intrigued by the Mel Gibson movie, he started talking about the poem. And as he was saying the words in the poem, they were getting hooked, but only because I
got nervous because I didn't know he was going to say the poem.
But they've heard it before.
Yeah.
They've heard the poem before, so they were getting intrigued.
Delirious burning blue and touch who the fuck says that?
It wasn't
What sixth grader says that?
It wasn't only until the final third of the poem did they realize, wait a minute.
Our son's a fucking dirty, rotten Jewish liar.
You took the words right out of my mouth. Yeah, right out of my mouth. I couldn't have said it any better because
and then
I
they
tried
started
to.
hawking pennies at me. I was like, chill. That's where your future is.
Yeah, you freaking thief.
This is why you killed Jesus.
You want to be a thief?
This is why Jesus is dead.
Thieves murdered Jesus.
And liars about really good poetry.
Yeah,
so
wow.
I had to share that. Yeah. This
I don't
all
want
to
brag.
get to Biden.
I don't want to brag, but my poetry was in a book. My original work was in a book. I only plagiarized Mr. Nobody one time for a group of 6th or 7th graders. And then my teacher was like, this is plagiarism, right? And I was like, yeah, it's my bad.
You didn't try to play it off like me?
I did, but it didn't take long to where I was like, what? No, this is all yeah, no, I know where I am. Yeah,
it was hard to argue against Mel Gibson in a movie that he won an Emmy for. So
yeah, no, for sure. It's essentially the same thing. So when somebody meets, somebody, I plagiarize, like Mr. Nobody.
Yes. Who I think is Biden still.
Which I think helped. I think Mr. Nobody helped write your poem. You didn't realize that Mr. Nobody, plagiarized it. This son of a bitch. And now here, Mr. Nobody is trying to make Biden look bad.
Dude, we have to do something about this.
This is what Mr. Nobody does, dude.
Stop hurting our president.
Stop making everyone look bad, getting us caught.
Of America. God bless you all.
Eli?
Mm-hmm.
I need to watch the video.
Oh,
hey, bud.
Yeah, you're right.
Bud, I need to watch the video.
Hi, Andy. I see you there.
See, this is why I got to get
Drew?
you off. You got to... Wait, they should be up there. Hang on a second.
Nah, if you do that, it's fine. Leave it where it is.
Let me do something for you.
People want to see the Biden. He's pointing at him.
No, yep. He's gonna continue to point
It's
at
a very aggressive point. I feel like.
Wait.
Mhm.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Oh, we're playing this video. Oh, that's why we.
Right.
Oh,
Sorry.
Bud, I need to watch the video.
Hi, Andy. I see you there.
See, this is why I
What's
gotta
up,
get
Drew?
you off. I'm trying to find. Hang
Whoa.
on.
Hi, Eli.
There. Dude, we found a way to do instant replay. Isn't that pretty cool?
Oh, I was hoping that I could hear myself say hi, Eli, back. But okay,
Nah,
yeah.
I took
That was
that part
awesome. That
off.
was awesome.
I was just trying to give you the chats. Where's the chats, man?
To the right. Stay to the right.
You're to the right.
Stay to the.
Boom. Okay, there you go.
Oh, you saying I'm conservative?
Maybe. There you go. There's the chats on the screen. Sorry about that, folks.
All
We got a little sidetracked. I had to pull up the chats on the screen for Eli so he does now not get too much more sidetracked. But
Drew. Drew, this is drinking in moderation because I'm celebrating that we were called white supremacists, and we should just call our page Black Lives Middle. And so I said I'd drink haterade.
I think Drew is the first person that looks at all that nonsense is like, wow. Like Drew looks at that as like the stupidest of stupid comments that you're happy about that.
I love that he always is consistent with black emojis.
He is, though, right?
Yeah.
He knows what's up.
And Ken's always got the cowboy hat on, and they're doing the us. Doesn't that mean U.S.? Huh.
Yeah, dude.
How strange. All right, so what's
I'm
Biden?
trying to get this fifth camera going on for you real quick, just to give you.
I promise. We actually do play videos. We just really like to prolong it. Just ask our women.
Well, it's Monday, and we're all tired.
We
on
were
this here
really
Monday.
yeah.
So let's go ahead and play this real quick again.
Of America. God bless you all.
Watch him turn around. Hey,
What the fuck? What is going on?
look at that guy.
What? Where?
Look at that guy.
Why?
Look at that guy. Mr. Nobody got him in trouble, dude.
What,
Fuck Mr. Nobody, man.
okay, what is really happening here? Like, is there somebody hiding in the curtains? Is like, no, you're not done with your speech? Why did he get shocked at turning
Let me tell you what's really happening here.
Okay.
Here's a guy. I'll do John Madden. Here's a guy who went. I can't do it that good, but here's a guy who, when he goes out to say a speech, he's only good for an X amount of time, and then everything falls apart. And you're watching a 79-year-old man fall apart. It doesn't matter who you are. I don't care who you are. You could be the president of the United States. Sometimes the age catches up to you. And here's a guy thinking, like, in the beginning.
He looks great for 79 with the world's greatest makeup artists and,
this kind of gives
fingers.
This will kind of give you an idea. It says Biden, 79, had just finished delivering a nearly 40-minute speech at North Carolina Agriculture and Technical State University in Greensboro when he turned toward stage right with his paw outstretched in handshake position. There's no one else on stage, and no one from the applauding crowd approached the president to exchange the pleasantry. According to the footage of the event, the Democrat did press some flesh. I like that. I'm reading this because they use really funny.
They said press some flesh.
Yeah, the president did press some flesh at the start of the speech, shaking hands with Malcolm Hawkins, an electrical engineering student who introduced him. So this man, Biden, could have just kind of had
Did he relive the handshake?
He could have just
like post-traumatic handshake.
He's 79, man.
Uh-huh.
When my grandpa walks around and he farts every time he takes a step, I'm like, he's fucking 79, dude. He's 80 years old. This is what's going on. You think this guy's any better than that? He was like, now I gotta turn around for the handshake again. They're like, no, Joe, that was at the beginning.
You asked me if I think this guy's any better than that. Josh, this is the president of the free world, the United States.
Yeah, what is that supposed to mean?
Of America.
What does that mean to me
He's
that?
the greatest man of them all.
I think you're putting the president on a pedestal.
You putting the pussy on a pedestal?
No, you're putting the president on a pedestal.
You're putting the pussy on a pedestal.
President.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
No, I have identified the president as just the guy that sits on the throne and gets all the poo flung at them. And sometimes they get some credit, and sometimes they don't. Sometimes they get a militia. Sorry, I think that was a jab at somebody, and sometimes they don't. I haven't seen a successful president or a much loved one in my time, with exception to Obama, when we were really humped. Damn, this champagne's going to the head.
Just kicking some
the
good
head
ass.
noggin. No, when the whole, change, and then nothing changed. That's the only time I remember celebrating a president in my lifetime. When Bush Sr. was at the helm, I just remember he was boring.
I remember in 2008, I accidentally,
Or like 2008.
like I was up late. I think I was on a bunch of Roxy's.
Yeah,
It was 2008. Like, that sounds about right. Probably playing some GTA 4 at the time. Just like, and like I turned off GTA 4 and for whatever reason, CNN or one of the, it was Obama's inauguration. He was walking out and he gave a speech.
God,
and
we celebrated like something
I
really was
inadvertently,
happen.
but I didn't celebrate it like that, but I celebrated as if this was the big thing to happen. I
bought in.
I wasn't. Well, cool. I think you should have, because it seemed good. I'm not necessarily mad, or I don't want you to just think the opposite of me or like me. I'm just saying, like, I was just like happy in the moment, like, wow, this is really cool. Like, I inadvertently turned this off, and I get to see this next president of the United States kind of sit there and
Change the world, baby.
yeah, just wax prophetic about all the cool shit that he's gonna do, and just about look how far we are, look how far we came. I'm proof, kind of thing. Like,
I think I recall we finally did it. Did he say something to that effect?
and then 12 years later, 14 years later, we're told we haven't done it yet.
The what is the change?
And there could be many valid arguments to the positive of that point, proving that point.
I was a huge Obama fan, but then the pesky facts did creep in about the hyperbole, and a lot of
It's
it
hard to
wasn't
be any
true.
fan of a president. I'm not gonna lie,
right?
Because
that's
you'll
where I
have any
stand.
non-fan always be able to figure out where you're wrong.
Yeah.
So you got to be a fan of, like, yeah, I'm a fan of the policy. I mean, you can be a fan of the president. I'm not saying you can't be, but hey, look at us. Never ask us for directions.
Oh, yeah, when I said I bought in, it was just like I bought into the hype.
Right. No, I get it.
Yeah.
But never ask us for directions, because we'll tell you how to get there via the long way.
Most likely.
Yeah, no, for sure. You're gonna get the scenic route trying to get to where you're going. Because did you see what Biden did for Easter? Did you see how he had to be handled during Easter?
How he had to be handled?
Listen, this is
He has handlers.
100% proof of handlers.
You mean they let him out of the cage?
Change my mind.
Okay.
Yeah, they let the rabbits out of the cage on this one. Seriously.
Oh my God. Ducks, I'm sorry, but shut up, okay? The champagne champagne is talking. You need to be careful what you say now. And that's a respectful shut up, okay? Like, you're an adult. You could take it.
He meant shut up.
All right.
Because it did sound like a shut up, you stupid.
Is Biden pooping?
So check this out. This, I believe, happened on Easter. Hence,
The day of our Lord?
a la Easter Bunny. The day of your Lord, maybe.
We don't have a...
I choose to believe in a flying spaghetti monster.
We don't believe a Messiah ever came to fruition, but apparently we believe in the same God.
But don't you like celebrating holidays nonetheless? Like, I'm totally fine with
Oh,
it.
yeah,
I don't know about being a Jew,
I
like
get
if you
into
like
it now.
celebrating Christmas and stuff.
Yes,
but
we've never missed a Christmas.
Really?
We only have a menorah. We don't
I
fucking
wish-
celebrate Passover or nothing.
I wish anybody in my family made that a little more normal, of like, hey, it's a Jewish holiday, like just finding a way to celebrate that too, because it makes me envious that you can still look at, but you look at culture, and that's what culture can do. Culture, when there's a bunch of Christmas movies out there, like, I wish I had Adam Sandler's 8 Crazy Nights when I was growing up to see, oh, this is like another Christmas school. Like, I could have been introduced to that, but I wasn't.
I never finished that.
I just had
specific
one
movie.
stupid ass day where some fat asshole shoved his way down my chimney. I could have had 8 days of 8 small ass gifts.
But that's the same guy I only knew of and respected. I just knew that we had.
He was the one who delivered the 8 days of Hanukkah gifts.
We had candles.
Santa had 2 jobs, man.
Yeah, all this time.
He's working overtime. I got Hanukkah.
The
coming
red
up.
hat for the rabbi hat, bro.
Yeah.
I know.
I'm Santa Claus.
That's how he's.
That's how
what he
said.
said. With a little Latin flair as well.
Yeah.
It's just odd that you nailed that. And then he went Chiquita Banana.
Yeah,
so what the
fun.
fuck is Biden doing over here?
So Biden is well, it's not what Biden's doing. It is more so, what is the Easter Bunny doing?
Easter.
Yeah,
bunny?
so this ain't no deep fake, folks.
I mean,
As I play a deep fake. Ready? Okay. So he's about to lean into a crowd of people to talk about Pakistan and Afghanistan.
he looks really constipated.
He's horrible.
Pakistan should not, and Afghanistan should be people.
Oh, the Easter Bunny, Mr. President.
Oh my God! Is that what just happened?
Bro, what else just happened?
That was an intervention.
What else just happened? That's some stupid douche Secret Service guy who was like, "You want me to do what today?" Gary, listen,
The president's talking.
we weren't thinking of this as the last minute. Everyone else is on spot today. We got, usually we do Johnson. Johnson's on the roof though. He's lookout duty. We just need you just for half an hour. Put the bunny suit on and just make sure he doesn't say anything dumb. He's just like,
about foreign policy specifically.
I mean,
Let me really try to listen.
yeah. So remember, he's asked about the Pakistan, Afghanistan.
Pakistan should not, and Afghanistan should be people.
Oh, the Easter Bunny, Mr. President.
And how does he know to run away? What's going on?
Like, okay,
What just happened?
there's only two things that could have been. There was a secret sign that, like, Mr. President,
He knew to go. That was like when a
Or-
Spanish person tells a dog, "A la cama," and they go.
Or it's when I run up to my dog and I make my dog shit its pants. Like, bah! It's like, oh, I gotta go outside.
That was either fear
Yeah.
or it was I don't.
Or submissiveness.
Yes.
Hey, you can't talk about Pakistan, you fucking asshole. Yo, whoa, oh my God, you're totally right.
That's exactly what I see, and his abrupt reaction.
And they didn't tell him because Biden will give it away. They didn't tell him. They said, sir, by the way, today, sir, by the way, if you're talking about anything inappropriate, there'll be something to cause a distraction to make you
to
get off
persuade
this.
you,
Yeah, to persuade you
otherwise.
otherwise. Yeah, it's fine, man. Yeah, I know I slip up.
He's gonna be like, "What? You're gonna send one of those dog-faced pony soldiers?"
Brah!
No, we kept those in the back. We got the Easter bunny today, and he
Dude, the Easter bunny. Like,
he
what?
knew to escape. He's like, "Run for the hills! I have to poop." I don't know.
Yeah.
Both things simultaneously happened in this man's head.
It very easily could have been both things because they didn't prep him on it was going to be the Easter bunny. He's like, I got some eggs to go hatch, man.
He said something about like Afghanistan has to.
No, he said Pakistan can't.
Can't and Afghanistan has to or some
Okay,
shit.
I turned it up a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see what happens.
Just
One
one
once
more
more.
for me and the champagne.
Pakistan should not, and Afghanistan should be people.
He said Pakistan should not and Afghanistan shouldn't.
Pakistan should not, and Afghanistan should be people.
Oh, the Easter Bunny, Mr. President.
Yeah, and somebody immediately said,
And then
"Oh, the Easter bunny!
Yeah. Oh, the Easter bunnies here, Mr. President.
Please, no more foreign policy."
And look at
talking."
Biden. Look, what a fucking perfect freeze frame between
Holy
them.
shit! It's the
Oh my God.
corn pop. Is that
Yo.
you?
Who let the bunny in, man? I didn't let any bunnies in here.
That's abject fear.
I gotta go poop my pants now.
That's abject fear in his face.
Yeah, look at him. He's
look right
afraid.
in between in betwixt the Easter bunny's little ears or legs, whatever you want to call them. He thinks they're child legs, and that's why he looks so happy. His mouth is open because he thinks they're the legs of a child, and then quickly he realizes, no, this is a man in a bunny suit. You bunch of dog-faced pony soldiers. I have to go now because you made me upset. I thought it was a child. That's what happened.
It was in that moment when Sir Joseph Robinette Biden looked betwixt the Easter Bunny's ears and saw cameras recording. It was in that moment when he knew he'd fucked up. Okay, we'll go walk away, man. I gotta go poop now.
Yeah, you want a strange little comment real quick? Sure you do, buddy.
Sure.
Duck said, "Thanks, PP." Didn't I just tell her to shut up? Like,
Dude,
with a heart.
just say you're welcome.
You're welcome.
Just say you're welcome.
This sip is for all of you. I'm glad everybody. Yeah, it's his handler.
It's gotta be his. I mean, but like, isn't that like, that's the funniest. That's what I want it to be. That's the funniest thing it could be, is the fact that they have to.
What else could it fucking be?
Right. But like, so my view of it is I just see some guy who takes himself very seriously, like every day, all day, and now he's forced to be the bunny. He's forced to be the Easter bunny.
That's the character
He's
you
like,
built.
I have to do what?
This is Gary.
You just gotta go there. You
Gary,
gotta like.
you're in the suit, man.
Hey, you can't say back. Go away now.
Yeah, we can't have Brian up on the roof like shoot him with the beanbags anymore.
Like-
it's bad for the cameras, man.
Like it's almost as if a Secret Service agent came up to Biden and was like, "Sir, you're not allowed to say that." He's like, "Hey, man, I'm a damn president. I can do what I want."
But with the suit on.
But if the Easter Bunny comes like, "Hey, man, you got your own damn holiday. I'll do what you say, man."
You supersede my level of authority.
He's like,
Easter
"Hey,
Bunny.
man, you rose 3 times and laid an egg or some shit."
Yeah,
man.
one of those things, man.
You bark like a chicken.
And the kids love your eggs, and therefore I respect you, man.
I love the creamy inside.
You may scare the shit out of me, but I respect you. So, what's the awkward segue now? Because
I don't know.
I like the flow of like not giving a fuck right now. I'm digging it. The champagne has gone to my head.
Yeah, I'm well, as a lot of things do. With
My
you and
head
your
is
head.
my head is floaty.
That's fine.
Um,
Floaty mody.
you guys ever?
Well,
yeah. What head?
go ahead, because
I said what head? Yeah.
I can pull this up while you're doing whatever thing you needed to do.
Michelle.
There. Well, no. Before this, staying on topic, like all this has led to a certain country looking at us, going,
Good point.
"Ha,
I'm glad that you said all right because Michelle. Yeah.
dumb, dumb."
So this example, folks, that I'm sure, like, I don't care if you're blue, no matter who, or you're as our very famous and
Plum,
popular
no matter dumb.
Drew has a plum, no matter dumb.
Yeah.
Or how Drew puts it, we're either the Patriots or we're the lefties or those people. All of us universally look at this guy that's our president who has a strange fear of Easter bunnies and
goddamn, man, it's a bunny here.
hyper attraction to sniffing and whatnot. I'm not going to go on record and say he's a pedophile. I'm not going to pander to that audience. Although there was a fucking crazy picture posted on Voice of the People on Facebook that I'm surprised didn't get us taken down.
With the Biden
And it was
thing,
by our
the fake Biden
it was a
picture.
fake picture of yes, it looks like Biden.
Here's how I know it's fake, because it looks like Biden now. If that was from Hunter's laptop, it wouldn't look like 79-year-old Biden now.
Yeah,
And like even in the face, even in its blurry mess of a face, it didn't look like Biden.
I should have addressed that stronger, and I did feel like that.
Why?
I don't know. Look, I
Why
know
do you
we
feel
don't
like
want,
you have to address it stronger? I'm just asking
that
why.
shit could get our fucking page taken down, but
No, it can't.
you don't think so?
No. I mean, it just...
That's literally, for one, false information, whatever. The freedom to do so is always on the table.
Facebook has given us...
But I should have fucking called it out. No, I said fake. I did say fake.
Everyone said fake. I said fake. I said, no, I don't believe it. Brian Lupo said, no, this is fake.
But the guy that shared it, he's like,
That's fine. Like, why would we want to silence his voice? Because
no.
maybe now he thinks
all I said was
could be fake.
I didn't take it down. I wouldn't
But
take
I'm
it
saying that,
down.
like, that's why I don't want to take it down, because if somebody genuinely believes that and posts that, I would like to hear him have people who maybe he has even a smidgen of respect to say, nah, man, this isn't fake. And it might make him think a little differently.
I hope so.
That's the whole joy of that page, like, is when shit like that happens. Like,
I haven't thought of Joy and that page together in a long time.
I know.
Okay, I'll take it. Whoa.
Well, we're gonna
that's
take it all right, because Saudi Arabia is now making fun of America.
I thought we were looking at SNL. This is Saudi Arabia.
It does. Listen, you're not wrong. This is like Saudi Night Live.
Oh shit,
Yeah.
that's banging.
No,
Oh,
it's just as bad as that, but just the fact that they went there
they went there.
is like, oh, okay. Oh, okay. Y'all went there, huh?
They've never.
Gotcha.
I mean, they've never really gone this far.
Look, it's called NBC.
All right, so let's see what good old Saudi Arabia, the fucking royal oil folk, got to say.
I love royal oil.
Royal oil folk.
Yeah, and maybe and truth is always said in jest. So when you have something like this out there, this isn't the only type of view held by a single country. Meaning, there are probably similar views that this country talks to that hold us in such
Yeah, there's a general consensus.
shite regard.
Yeah, for sure.
That's-
I hold us in shite regard. Is that Biden or Trump? Okay, that's definitely Biden.
And Kamala.
Yeah, that I can tell is Kamala.
Thank you very much.
Oh man.
Today, we're going to talk about the crisis in Spain. Yeah, we're going to talk about the crisis in Africa. Yeah, Russia. And I want to talk about the president of Russia, Putin. Putin, listen to me. I have very important message to you. The message is, and the president of China, oh, I didn't finish Russia.
Yes, sir.
Thank you to correct me, First Lady.
You got one.
Thank you very much. God bless you, and God bless.
Thank you all. Hallelujah. Clap to your president. Clap to your president right now.
Like, isn't it funny they can't even make fun of us good enough to where they can say on their TV, "God bless America," because that's how we end. So like, they don't want to say that. That's kind of funny.
I mean that specifically.
But other than that, like, dang,
they threw a little shade our way. They've never really. I mean, I don't want to fucking say this and then be.
I don't like what those guys just did about me. Let's bomb them. No,
that was a combination of Biden and Trump. I'm convinced.
No, that was all Biden.
Yeah, like legit. That's what they were going for. But just the size and the look. I was.
That was
thinking,
just because they don't need to have anybody
look
like that to play dumb. Like that type of stupid can come in all shapes and sizes, and they proved that.
So. I don't want to say something and be proven wrong.
Well, they don't say it.
So I'm just going to say, by God, I'm sure they've burned us before. I mean, that wasn't a sick burn, but clearly, you know, they got the cojones to go out and is this some sort of skit comedy show? Is the first time in my lifetime that I've seen Saudi Arabia ever take us to task so publicly. Usually, I've seen it in punditry, you know, or on Al Jazeera Network, where they just talk about our policy in a serious demeanor, but that was legit the first time I've seen a full-on joke. No, like, they weren't even hiding the fact that they were making fun of us.
And
It's time to nuke them.
I hear, as well as you, when we have the opportunity, we do in-depth research. And my research has led me to Twitter, where a blue check mark said, "For the first time, I see Saudi TV mocking the U.S. administration, so you know it must be true." So say
Twitter said so.
A blue check mark. So
yeah, that's that's official profile.
You know, why would Assad Sam Hana lie about it being the first
That's
time?
not a name that lies.
That's not a name that lies.
No.
And
Eli's more like a name that you'd think.
And if it is, so help me Allah. See what I did there? Yeah.
Man.
Praise be he.
You're on your A game.
Yeah. Hell yeah, dude.
You want some more champagne?
Yeah. I'd hate to be on a B game.
Yeah. Word.
Well, it is 11:01.
Yeah,
so
we hit the time.
No, not yet. But just decide. Like, we still probably have like 15, 20 minutes left. So just decide if you feel like hitting that Michelle Carter.
I'm gonna ask a question, and maybe it could be led into or teased for tomorrow.
Yeah,
and here, if you like the champagne, clap your hands. Oh, I'm not pouring for you, little bitch.
Come on, man.
All right, I'll take it. That's my Harvey Birdman laugh. All right, so Michelle Carter. I don't know if you guys are familiar with the name. It was internationally famous.
Sedator.
So this chick is the first one in the history of at least Massachusetts to get a manslaughter charge for convincing / manipulating her boyfriend to commit suicide. And it became that, if you're not familiar with the case, when he exited the truck that was given to him by his grandpa while it was getting filled with carbon monoxide, and he texted her, "It's too painful. I don't think I can go through with it." And she doubled down and said, "Get back in there." So this led to a whole rabbit hole that I'm going to save. I did watch multiple documentaries, and I've done a lot of research. I even saw what she looks like now. She got released early. Hold on. I got a cue card. Because we're hated. Don't say it out loud.
No, you just gotta kind of rehash it. Oh yeah, by the way.
Oh yeah, good idea. I'm glad that you passed me the note that I didn't hide at all.
So, I don't need you to hide it.
All right. So
I just don't want to.
for
I didn't
anybody
want to
that
interrupt
is
you.
not familiar with why we're drinking alcohol and advocating for the drinking of alcohol,
Champagne.
champagne is how you say it in France.
Ugh.
We're
Lots.
drinking because like we've accomplished all the check boxes. We've hit them all. Okay, the milestone was get a few subs, get called white supremacists and get called Black Lives Matter goons or apologists or BLM middlers, Bette Midler. We've accomplished the hate from all sides, and that is something to truly celebrate. Because nobody wants. This is why I knew endeavoring and embarking on the journey that is stuck in the middle, stuck at night. Nobody wants to hear anything in the middle. They want to know you're on their side. They want that confirmation bias. Nobody really tunes in to get challenged, and that's a big thing that displeases me about this day and age. So I hope we can propose a challenge here and there, and we always rely on every one of you that's in this chat to utilize your voice, call in when the number is up, and say your piece. Challenge us. Apparently, the biggest thing from moi, is my stance and how I speak about religion. I'm not going to apologize for how I feel. I can only be so delicate about it. And if you're going to talk about it like in the shadows, what the fuck do you want from me? And you every time you were here, you were fronting what you were all about. And I don't want to sound goddamn butthurt about it, but I just need to drink more.
Let's stay that. Let's not try to get in that too much.
No, that's
because
it. That's all I gotta
I
do.
would like to,
Champagne.
like every now and again, throw a little shot at there. Maybe we can get that person to come back, just via the
Yes, you
shot.
in.
But
All right.
get it out. Get everything out.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe we can do a little crime in New York thing justice. So if you want to maybe start off with the Michelle Carter thing, we might be able to kind of navigate our way through what's going on
where
in New
there's
York.
a collective, pretty much.
Right.
Okay, so with a case
Inform me.
with a case like Michelle Carter's, which she was, and it's very controversial, especially when the doctor took the stand and explained she too was mentally unstable. All right, they were both 18 years of age. Prior to that, when they both went into this relationship, they were younger, so still, practically children, lawfully, technically adults. And so she's essentially was punished for words, and it is that. But this actually, it had these words.
It's more than words. There's
a whole manipulation in play. Although after watching it all, he was constantly, like, I'm gonna kill myself this time, that time. And
yeah, but
I'm not gonna make a case for her. Like, but I
that
won't
freedom
deny
of speech thing goes with
freedom of consequence.
No. It doesn't include essentially like
if I say go jump off a bridge and you decide to do it,
no, but
I don't get charged.
But it doesn't or maybe the law, if I incentivize or tell a group of people to go kill somebody, that's wrong freedom of speech. So what's the difference if I then tell a single person to go kill themselves?
Well, the whole.
But this is where that story comes into play.
Right. Yeah. No, and the whole thing where the judge decided where she crossed the line was that one specific opportunity. Not all the other times where she was like, go drink bleach, stab yourself, hang yourself. None of that is what played a part in her sentencing. It was the fact that he had gotten out. She had an opportunity to say no, stop, or call somebody or anything.
Maybe nobody who.
But she said go back in, and he listened.
So nobody who's heard the story, what's the quick one paragraph summary of kind of what happened with her and her boyfriend? Maybe we can kind of catch them up to speed if they're unfamiliar.
In a nutshell, these two.
Look, this is me in a nutshell.
Yeah, fucking Austin Powers. These two youngins formed a relationship that was mostly had via text messaging, and it did slowly turn from this bit of a romance fantasy into a dark mutual depression shtick, and she did convince him to commit suicide and benefit from the attention from her friends. Although the argument was stated pretty clearly, she was also fucked up, and she was on medication. She was bulimic. To what extent?
Yeah.
All right. First, he was for almost an entire year, I'm going to kill myself, want to kill myself. And she did try to help and save him.
How annoying.
That legit, it did get kind of annoying. And so at some point, it seemed because remember, I really did my homework on this. She was offering means to help him She even sent a screenshot to his mother of him.
She was offering memes to help him. That sounds. I would love to laugh my way
took
out
a
of a
fucking
depression.
screenshot of him looking up ways to kill himself. Sent it to the fucking
boy.
mother. The mother ignored it. So where's the culpability in that? You know. So yeah, she's guilty. And when the media first reported it, I was on the hype train. I wanted her dead. And this is collectively where we reached.
Oh, has this changed your mind a little bit about her? Or what aspects
served
have you
2.5
changed?
I didn't know how mentally ill she was.
I didn't realize this was back in 2014. I didn't realize
Yeah,
it was
it
that long
resurfaced
ago.
because all right, check this
Well,
out.
yeah, because shit comes back up. But
Hulu
I
has a
remember
series.
I remember this. I just don't remember it being like. It just hit me that man. This was back in 2014.
Yes, and it was all the rage.
Yeah.
But this new Hulu series, it brought it back to circulation. She was recently released, and she.
Really?
Yes, and I didn't know that picture you just had. That was the last time she was seen. You just had it up.
I know I'm being.
And okay, oh,
Come
you're doing
on,
it for the
man.
show.
Yeah, don't do that.
And no, what was it? And now apparently, only during her probation was she not allowed to benefit off of her story. This bitch can now make money off of this.
That's weird. She couldn't. I guess. I mean, now, yeah. I mean, has she? Because it's over.
I didn't learn of any connection of this show that just came out. Yeah,
This
dude,
part was weird. Like she did.
She knew he was dead for the 3 days that he was reported missing.
Well,
And
not only that, but she was also texting the phone for a few months
texting
after
him,
the fact.
texting the mother.
So beforehand, she's like, yeah, you should just maybe do it. Maybe just kill yourself. Eventually, unfortunately, or depending who you are, fortunately.
I felt for this fucking kid.
Yeah, the
Conrad,
man.
too.
Yeah, I fell for him, but I also fell for everyone else who had to deal with his whiny babble bullshit because at some point I don't know. Like I'm talking about his friends, not his parents. His parents needed to have checked him in somewhere, put him somewhere.
They did.
But like, is this a state where you
And he
can
did try to kill
Baker Act
himself.
somebody?
Like they did that too.
But can they bake? Because like, dude, New York, you can't Baker Act anybody.
Oh.
So if this is New York,
No, it's Michigan or Missouri.
okay.
Which it was a big deal because there was no such law against assisted suicide. It's not illegal there, apparently. So this is why the case was so huge.
That's even more weird. But like,
I
you
know.
can't say. But there. So like, that's where she'd be guilty. If you try to say then she helped him with suicide, it's like
ruled it manslaughter.
Well,
2.5 years.
because like I've said some mean shit to people before. Like, yeah,
Oh,
dude,
yeah.
go fucking kill yourself. Like, I mean, but it doesn't mean like I wanted Eli to do that in the moment. I was just being,
funny guy job.
yeah, even though the truth is said in jest.
Yeah. Hey, mom, dad.
Yeah, you should have. Remember when he told you that shitty poem? You should have just.
Yeah, I did want to die in that moment.
How dare you lie?
Yeah. It's in
Here
my name.
lies Eli.
It's in my fucking
He
name.
lies.
So all this brings me to, because I could go on about this case all day and night. I'm kind of
Yeah, you
fixated
seem
on it.
intrigued by it. You really like this one.
I'm very much pulled in. And
What intrigues you the most by it?
just
Just like the psychology of it all?
yes, the absolute psychology and
just how like it's
reading
being
the
perceived?
messages. Yeah, and how just divided the camps are on it, and how
What
it's
do you
pitted the
feel
families.
is the more well informed camp in this whole thing?
that these were two kids that were fucked up from the get-go and needed way more help.
But she's out now, right?
She's out. She got released early for good behavior and was "quote unquote" a model inmate.
Like, listen, you could argue that as soon as this happened, she felt remorse. Hence those text messages. Hence homers for Conrad. It would be harder to argue.
The homers for Conrad thing. That was when she was still thriving off of attention.
Allegedly. But it'd be harder to argue that all this stuff happened. I'm saying it would be harder to argue that all this stuff was still in malice. Like she wanted him to kill himself. And then once he did and she was happy, she then went on to kind of profit and like, yes, look, I can get more sympathy. It does seem like she said some shitty things.
Oh yeah.
And this guy was already unstable, and it sucks to be him
Both of
because
them were.
I've
She was
dealt
on
with
Prozac.
suicide in my family.
She was on Prozac. She was bulimic.
Yo, when you're on Prozac and you're going through your own problems, you couldn't give two fucks about somebody else's problems, no matter if you love them or not, because you're a fucking zombie, you know? Plus, you got your fucking other own problems going on.
No shots against anybody that takes Prozac and it works for you. Just saying. Apparently, if you're
I've
bulimic
seen some
too,
zombies on there.
Yeah, no. I was on
Maybe
Prozac.
some people use it properly or whatever, or
There's
like
a proper use
it
for
works
almost
better for them than others.
For sure. I knew off rip that Prozac was not a good mix with me.
But still, I think it's false to say that this guy would not have eventually killed himself, or at least attempted to, if it was not
he had the
her
attempts.
involved.
Her involvement solidified the finality.
I think I don't know. I can't say it solidified. I can say it aggravated it, but I can't say it solidified.
Well,
because even until this day, dude, no matter what you say to me, I solidify my own fate.
yeah, he took the action to go back.
It doesn't
in
matter
there.
what somebody else says to me. Like, you know, like the whole idea, like if someone told you to jump off a bridge, would you do it?
Right? No, fucking of course.
Okay,
not.
so then
Yeah,
why is it her fault because she told him to kill
no,
himself?
This is the devil's advocate.
You
I already
just
presented
said
to myself.
you wouldn't do it because somebody else told you to do it. So why would you do it if somebody told you to kill yourself?
Yeah, I feel like I presented like all my sides on this. Yeah, no,
No, I'm arguing the metaphorical you, not you.
Right.
We're-
Well, the
you know,
kid,
we're
that
having
was-
a devil's
that-
advocate
that-
conversation
That
here.
was the kid's last lifeline, only lifeline at that time. Apparently, you know, his father kicked the shit out of him like a couple of months prior, but they were very close. You know, what can I say? This case is unique. That's why I got so transfixed by it. And what made me remember or think about this case is some of the shit that went down in New York recently. You know, with the subway shootings, and now with the mayor's calling
How so?
for. Well, the mayor is calling.
How'd you draw that connection?
Okay, so this is attributed to basically words do have power, and we can't deny that.
Right.
So how far and to what extent do words have power, and at what point do we get regulation or law involved, or do we hold social media platforms that allow you to message one another culpable for anything? So what the mayor of New York has done because of this recent subway shooting, 15 to 10 injured or something, more than that, nobody died, doesn't make it any less fucking traumatic. The mayor is now calling for social media corporations to have more accountability and create an algorithm and or program that recognizes violence in a way where they can do something prior to you doing it. My fear of such a thing is this is kind of Minority Report-esque. The intention is fantastic, but all good roads to hell are paved with good intentions. Is you could be describing a violent movie. That algorithm can pick up on you. So just the whole connection is words and how powerful are they? And now we're talking about putting the government in power of the perception of words.
You're not wrong though. I would say that by no fault of your own, I think you're unintentionally bearing a lead just because you are looking for that segue. But while he is also doing that, he is calling for, as you said, social media to clamp down on following people like that because, you know, maybe social media could have prevented the Michelle Carter case. I don't know if social media could have picked up on cues like that. I'm not sure how far that could have went. They do know when you're pooping via kind of your activity and when you go on and when you look and stuff like that. So I wouldn't be surprised if they know other things, but you know, we don't want them to know that. But as Eli said, now the mayor of New York is trying to get social media companies to be more part of the government when people were like, they're not part of the government.
They're supposed to be two separate things, independent of one another.
And now they want essentially social media companies to then report you to the government. I mean, like at some point,
even though Facebook accepted money to sway elections and shit, that's a fact, verifiable.
But now here the New York mayor is saying the rise in crime is not only a New York issue, Eli. It's a hot damn national issue.
Yeah, all right, word.
Which, honestly, he's not wrong.
Look at inflation, and people are getting desperate and pissed.
It's one of the first people I've heard say that. And this guy essentially got elected on a left agenda, so to speak.
Yeah, he's in New York, my hometown, blue state, and didn't they start championing defund the police? Now are they singing a different tune?
Let me see if I can pull up.
Oh yeah, and I think a birdie told me that some of the younger progressives that I truly now in my days currently believe to be Fox progressives like AOC, she's full of shit. She doesn't back her rhetoric up with votes. They what was it that you just informed me of? I'm sorry. I said a little birdie and I forgot. I'm Bidening.
Don't Biden on me, bro.
No, they were on this whole defund the fucking police thing, and she's actually gone on record to say the subway specifically doesn't need the whatever the fuck.
Oh, you're talking about AOC, yeah. So, yeah, I'm sorry.
The MFB
I
or
was
whatever the
looking up-
subway
Nope.
PD are security
The
there.
MTA, AOC, back in 2019, her and a few other fellow progressives vehemently oppose an MTA plan to hire 500 new cops. 500 new cops to patrol the subways. The 2019 letter from the lefty group has come under new scrutiny after a shooting rampage in a Brooklyn subway left at least 30 injured and caused massive panic. So the letter warned of the historic racial disparities in enforcement and claimed that communities of color would be unfairly targeted by new officers. In addition to AOC, the missive was signed by many of the city's anti-cop squad adjacent progressives, including Upper West Side Representative Jerry Nadler, Joe Serrano, Michael Bola, Louis Suppla, Jessica Ramos,
Oh, my favorites.
Julia Salazar, and Alessandra Biaggi.
So
It just says to follow up and close it up. It says both Ocasio-Cortez and Nadler have previously called for defunding the police, as have senators that we just spoke. Punishing the poor does not create a safer environment. Instead, it threatens the very foundations of our community. That is why my New York colleagues and I wrote a letter to @NewYorkCuomo asking him to put an end to the MTA's dangerous policing policy. AOC said in a tweet along with a letter in December 2009.
look, there's a conversation to be had about, police presence being a deterrent. Now, this individual, the shooter, I don't know much. I got some quips of hearsay. Apparently, he hates white men, white people.
Well,
I don't know. And this is, how am I going to sit here and say it's not a racial issue?
Well,
it clearly kind of was. I don't fucking know.
I think we got to do our best to avoid that point because
It's just a crazy man
the
shooting
media is doing their best to avoid that. He always kind of, yes, it seemed like he hated black women. It seemed like he hated another group, but it always tied back into white
The
people.
Jews.
Yeah, white people and the Jews. And it's just like, so what?
We always get a bad rap.
So what? Well, yeah, well, no. I'm talking about just like the white people part. I'm with him
No,
on the
I'm
Jews
saying
part.
that Jews,
Yeah, I'm
they
with
rap
him.
bad.
Yeah, you guys are horrible.
Except Little Dicky.
Rappers.
Save him.
God save Little Dicky.
Yes.
God save the Queen. No. It's just silly. I'm kind of at a loss for words here.
I just, if anything, I wanted to leave the audience with this little caveat.
Don't leave yet.
That the government is now, talking about trying to get social media more involved in our lives by getting the government more access into what we're talking about, what we're possibly thinking. And,
I lost my train of thought. That's why I stopped talking.
Yeah,
Do you remember what I was saying?
well, I know we hit our mark. And yeah, you were like, I think it's time to go. That's what you said.
I didn't say that. No, don't do that. Don't do that. I want to. Okay, well, whatever. So let's go back to the commissioner part of things. Okay. And this is where, the whole idea of defund the police is coming around to bite people in the ass because now we have the commissioner of New York admitting
subways over the year. The shooting was just
that police presence does look good.
the latest of those. Do we need a more robust police presence to convince people in New York City, actually around the country, that subways are safe?
And look how long she takes to kind of like finally like say it. Like it's such a political answer.
Okay.
The subways have to be safe, and they will be safe. Since January, we enhanced patrols in the subway. We've done over 280,000 additional inspections by uniformed personnel in the subway system. Couple that with our subway safety task force. As it stands now, crime in the subway is actually below pre-COVID numbers. But last week, we graduated more recruits from the police academy, and we're surging more officers into the subway system.
Has she answered the question yet?
Wait, no, not at
Okay.
all. We're getting a bunch of blah, 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 blah.
I think George Stephanopoulos hold you to that question. So let's keep going just real quick.
Okay, good.
We recognize that people need to see a visible
Actually, no, I lied. There it is. This is what she finally admits.
that people need to see a visible
Damn it.
presence. I graduated more recruits from the police academy, and we're surging more officers into the subway system. We recognize that people need to see a visible presence of police in the subway, and we're endeavoring to make sure that that happens. There's also security measures that we don't see, but we understand that that reassurance is required, and we're putting multiple officers in the subways every single day.
Subways are a high
don't you
fucking
feel-
crime area, man. All right, my dad was mugged in them like 3 fucking times.
And don't you guys feel like such the silly goose to be like, wow,
Yeah, originally I was I'll defund the police. First off,
our bad.
I used to be on the defund the police side all the time. I am not any more enlightened than I was then, but I have come to the conclusion in present day that we need better funding, better resources, better training. That's all. And yes, simply talking about the existence of police officers in places like the subway that are renowned for crime being a deterrent is not a radical notion.
Here's another good clip, and this is weird too because Eric Adams was, I believe he was an MTA transit officer and or a police officer, but it feels like it's only the commissioner who's answering these questions. But I do have a quote at the end that Mayor Eric Adams had said. But let's play this. And I think this is also a true part to the equation. Like, is there a trust problem with the people and the police?
Commissioner, so what's the biggest challenge facing police right now? Is there a trust problem?
We work to rebuild trust every single day. We need to work with our communities, and we know that. So every single day, we have officers out there, I'm out there, rebuilding.
And by work with communities, they say we let people off the hook by giving and taking away no
Catch
and
and
giving
release?
no cash bail. No, not catch and release. Just, yeah, you do something, we'll let you go.
Yeah.
You don't need any, zero incentive or 100% incentive actually to keep committing crime. Because if there is no incentive for me to not make a crime,
Yeah,
and it seems to go the opposite way,
a lack of consequences pro incentive to
well, what the fuck? Why wouldn't I?
Yeah, I've never been on board with this whole although what was the argument for it? It's that the frivolous arrests is an attack on the lower class.
AOC says the letter warned of the historic racial disparities in enforcement and claimed that communities of color would be unfairly targeted by new officers.
Okay. We can't deny, there's a fucking, of course, there's profiling and stereotyping and all that shit. So, I get her intent again, but again, these roads of intent is often where what can lead you to the worst.
Yeah.
But okay.
Let's finish this.
Okay.
Building that trust with the community because we need them. And I think we keep saying that public safety is a shared responsibility. This recent case illustrates just that. And everyone came together. So we need to build strength in our communities with the police.
Yeah.
Everybody came together to dodge the bullets.
Came together. All right. So the part that I was really interested in all of this.
You sound drunk.
I
know you're tired.
I have a sore
And
tongue.
you're pregnant.
I'm drunk.
You got a funny video?
Hang on a second. I want to finish this. Is Commissioner Bratton right? Stephanopoulos asked Adams. Yes, I believe he is right. Adams responded, major mistakes made throughout the years that have destroyed the trust that the police commissioner is talking about. We have to rebuild that trust, but we can't rebuild that trust by allowing those who are dangerous and that have a repeated history of violence to continue to be on our streets. So essentially what he's saying is we need to rebuild that trust. But how are we going to rebuild that trust when we keep essentially the same people who are arresting the violent offenders are just like, no, you're good.
So
You can
he's
go out.
addressing the very policy that they have enacted.
And
Is he advocating to get rid of the fucking policy?
He's advocating that this is more of a national issue now, which is funny, is because I feel like not long ago there was a whole national issue about like, defunding police. And there was a lot of people who said like this day may come where people are like, we need the police back. And then they would say something like, well, they're not going to be there to save you because you abandoned them. So I don't know.
And yes, no, people were calling it. We found ourselves in the self-fulfilling prophecy, the snake eating its own tail. I just hope we all get a bit more logical and rational about the laws that have been put in place with good intentions that have just taken us nowhere, zero progress, under the guise of people that call themselves progressives.
I'm tired of good intentions.
Yeah, I want to see actual good results. And fuck the intentions, fuck the promises, give me results. Let me get some fucking data over here.
And I will tell you something, segueing into some videos that got here. I will show you something that I did not realize gave results, but now does. People called wrestling fake, but brother, let me tell you something. Wrestling is as real as it's ever been, and I'm going to show you why.
Oh, I love this.
I'm going to show you why. Because there's a move out there called the pile driver, and 9 times out of 10, it's going to pile drive you right to the fucking ground.
The pile driver pile drives?
Yeah. Dude, that's one of the only words you can use in the definition. What is the definition of a pile driver? A pile driver is a move that pile drives your head into the fucking concrete when you try to sass me, you little bitch.
This video actually scared me because I used to go for the legs in a fight a lot because I'm the short guy.
I don't like how he sat there for a second and waited the crowd to kind of chant back to him before he delivered the said power driver.
Why not? Yeah, no. Sprawl.
Right here.
Yep.
Right there. He did the what? You want to see me? And then he kind of replaces him. Like, that's his...
I think he just readjusted his fucking, like, alignment. And he's like, now I got you, motherfucker.
Bro, how do you readjust your alignment on a pile drive? You're trying to pile drive this man's head. Nobody's watching.
Homeboy's sprawled out. Hard to get to see. Fail. And now, yeah, buddy. Ooh.
ECW.
Fuck yeah.
ECW. ECW. Or, holy shit. Holy shit.
Yeah, I love his walk.
Wouldn't you feel like a bitch?
Yeah. Well, I wouldn't. I'd be pretty fucking, spacey.
Pile driven?
Yeah, like pile drive drunk. Pile drive drunk. Oh, that's awesome.
I did that to my friend in backyard in-house wrestling, and I dropped him on his head, and I thought I killed him.
That's funny.
And we were all like, oh, my God. And then he finally started to walk again, and we were cool. All the feeling came back to his legs.
Heartwarming memories.
Yeah, dude, I remember. You remember?
I remember.
I
I do remember all the backyard wrestling.
Did we play the slow-mo titty slap?
Yeah.
Where the guy goes...
I remember it well.
We did, okay.
We
played the ouch goes my shin, praise be he, when he goes...
Yeah, the gong thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what about playing, and then we'll get out of here. What about the full, I just saw this today too. You just saw this today too. I feel like this is only proper that we show the world that the girl who got hit in the head with a shovel.
The whole fucking audio.
There's a whole beginning part.
I didn't know.
That is amazing. That's probably better than the shovel part. Is that a stretch?
No, not at all. This clip in its entirety, start to finish, is better than our show for 3 years.
Yeah.
Okay.
Seriously.
You need to listen to every fucking word.
We're going to break this down. Let's break this down. Yeah, one, they're just too nice.
Are these Canadians?
I gotta fix my pants.
I gotta fix my pants.
All right, ready?
Let me giggle.
And they're laughing. All right, ready?
All right, I'll give you a minute. Are you ready now? Alright, are you ready now? Yeah. Alright.
Oh shit, oh shit.
Tom, we need to bitch. Come on.
Tell me
You're
what-
at my house, bitch. Give a
You're in
fuck.
my house, bitch.
She doesn't like how. I like how girl in the black doesn't like how girl in the pink is kicking.
Yeah.
You keep kicking.
Yeah.
And like we're gonna find out how much she doesn't like the kicking,
Yes.
and which makes everything more the better. I'm like, oh yeah,
We didn't even hit the "don't hit me in my face" bitch part.
yeah.
Yeah.
Not hit me in the face, but you're tripping. You better quit kicking me. Remember, you're at my house.
So what?
Remember, you're at my house.
She
What
looks
does
funny.
your house mean? We can't hit in the face during a fight?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Weird rules and
That's my house, bitch.
and large forehead alert.
Like, what if we go to the sidewalk? Well, then, bitch, I'm overruled, but right now we in my grass.
Fuck, I almost drooled that one out.
I think you just broke my hand with your face.
Like, what a horrible.
Insult. Yo.
Yo.
And then she says, "No, you
That
just
is
let
a
it-
Josh move. I would
What?
hit you so hard I break my hand and your face is fine. And I'd be like, I broke my hand with your face, you idiot. Give me a second or two to fix this because this hurts.
Yeah, your fucking face is hard.
Yeah,
Weird.
she's trying to stall right now. And it's just like
This chick has
you're-
been trying to stall in this very strange and civil manner from the beginning.
Yeah, she didn't want this whole thing. She's like, let me just fix my face. She's like, sure, it's fine. Whatever. I don't care. And now she breaks. Now your face broke my. Now my hand broke
That
on your
gargantuan
face.
forehead.
Yeah, look at that thing. Why would you even try to strike that thing? I get why you'd be tempted to. It's a trap.
You go for the eyes.
That's a bear trap right there. Bah!
That thing could knock out 4 rhinoceros.
Look at that thing. That thing is protruding past the eyes.
Oh my god.
That thing's taking a fucking thing or two to the dome piece.
This is a
You don't fight that.
That's a homunculus.
You fucking bow and you walk away and you say, "Today I live,"
Yeah.
and you walk away in shame. But today you lived,
Look at
You're at my
that
house.
wrist posture.
and you're at her house.
You're at
Yeah.
even in the front yard.
You want to live today? My forehead says nope.
No.
I think you just broke my hand with your face, dude. I got a hard ass hand.
You don't admit that in a fight. You don't
On
admit you're
video.
hurt. Yeah.
I have a hard ass head.
I just broke my hand with your face, dude. Like, that's not cool. There's no way to say that where it makes it better.
No, they have very cute and civil like acknowledgement of this fact.
Yeah, in between the violence.
Yes.
In between the utter violence.
Yeah. Pink shirt.
Yeah. Pink Shirt's trying to be civil, I suppose. She's just, no pun intended, she's just a bitch. Like, meaning, like, you know, she didn't really want the fight to begin with.
Clearly.
I don't mean in the woman version. I mean, like, in the version you
being
call
like
people
a bitch.
a bitch. An old fucking caveman Jim here with the forehead. I don't even know what she wants, but
So all right,
me angry, me fight, Pink Shirt.
you won't like when my forehead gets angry. No, and so this is where she said, you know, yeah, I know, like I have a hard head, and then the pink shirt is about to say, yeah, no shit, or something like that.
You think my hand broke on your face, you bitch?
Remember, you're at my house. I think you just broke my hand with your face, dude. I got a hard ass hand. I can tell.
I can tell.
That's okay.
Okay.
So do I.
So do I.
Yo, she's.
We're comparing hard heads now.
Yeah, it's okay. So do I. She's
trying
like,
to-
well, did I break my hand on your head? Not yet, bitch.
Yeah, we're gonna,
Not yet, you
We're
didn't.
gonna try.
Yeah. And honestly, too, you chose the wrong type of colored, like pink.
Pink
That's gonna show grass.
for a bit. Yeah.
Her black, everything. Can't even tell she did. And again, look at her forehead. You could take 3 or 4 good shots on there. It's not swelling. It's already swollen.
Dude,
It stays like that. She lives like that. She goes to
forehead-
bed with ice packs, whether you hit her in the head or not.
That forehead once served as the capital of Missouri.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've broken that forehead open and gotten watermelon seeds from it.
Shut up, stupid.
If you're done, you're done. We can be cool.
I like how the girl who's hurt says that.
Yeah, she wants out now. If you're done, you're done.
stupid, yeah.
But she says the dumbest thing, and I'll point out what that is.
Come on. You ready? Come on. All right.
The kick.
You kicked me in the stomach again.
What do you think? Okay.
It don't matter, stupid bitch.
It's a fight. It's
That
a
part was the
fight.
coolest part.
It doesn't matter.
did.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
fucking fight. Let's get down.
Like I could have like walked up to you and like just like ganked your legs out and shat on your face. Like there is no rules here. You stupid
wait,
bitch.
Wait, it's not a street fight. It's her house.
I'm sorry. This is her words.
Her house fight.
Doesn't matter. You stupid bitch.
Even if it is her house.
It
Yard.
don't matter.
The only thing that matters is my forehead.
If you're done, you're done. We can be cool.
Just like that.
She was trying to tell you too.
Uh-huh. She gave notice before that gut
You
kick.
kicked me in the stomach again.
Ow, my stomach.
You don't kick me in the stomach.
You can hit my hard ass forehead, but the stomach.
I just transitioned.
Fuck. We gotta find one way. All right. Oh, I think I saw some blood.
Yo, this is where she goes. Pink girl goes wild.
Don't matter, stupid bitch.
It's a fight.
You better quit hitting me in my face.
But like when you
better not hit me in my face.
when you go wild on a girl on her face, like a few times
Yeah.
after you've kicked her in her stomach,
Oh.
and then she tells you, "You better not go wild on my face." It's like, what do you call that? What do you mean? You're too strong for me.
I don't know. I got lost between go wild on a girl's face.
Dude, like
but-
she's stretching in between face shots. She's like, "You better not go wild on my face." It's like, "I just did." She's like, "No, you didn't."
So we could be cool now.
Or maybe she's just lying. Is she a compulsive liar?
Probably.
And that's like people get freaked out just because she gets the because she's because she lies.
Maybe.
So you're just lying. She's like, "Nuh-uh.
Yeah, no, you
That didn't hurt."
stupid bitch.
Yeah.
Face, bitch. That's the point. It's a fight.
Good job. Strong point. She really is trying to line up for a straight punch.
All right, back up to me.
I hear a lot of.
Dude, she knows she has that dome piece for days. Like that just.
The dumbest line is gonna be uttered, and it's my favorite line.
Get the fuck off my yard, then, bitch.
I like fucking Avril Lavigne over here filming
Skater boy.
all the skater boys.
Listen to the pink shirt here.
Bitch, you want me to get out of your yard? Yeah, I do. You gonna call the cops on me? Whore. You gonna call the cops on me? No. Let's tell me you're calling the cops on me.
Okay.
I'm not leaving.
Pause.
No.
Right there. See, I feel like she's trying to retain some badassery points by saying, I'm not leaving unless you call the cops. But if you tell me you want me to go, I'll go. But she's not leaving unless the cops are called. Kind of putting forehead in the corner.
Listen, number one, you can never put forehead in a corner.
Nobody puts forehead in a corner.
It just breaks out. It breaks out forehead first. Like number two, I don't know who is really the badass here because they're both just like have their flaws and their strengths. Forehead being the obvious strength. Pink shirt being the king of comeback.
And yeah, a little bit more
It's
logical.
a fight, you stupid bitch.
Yeah, it does.
You want me to go? Because I guarantee you that forehead was already thinking, I'm going to call the cops on this dumb bitch. And
Dude, there's somebody operating a phone inside of the forehead.
yeah, the
dome.
forehead is so big it sees the information pass through. The outside sources just see forehead thinking.
It's already contacted 4 different satellites.
Yeah. Beep, boop, beep.
Hey, get the BB gun. I'm super stuck.
And now the classic.
Very soft grass, too, by the way. We know this is up north somewhere. We don't have got this. We got crabgrass down here.
Yeah, what a fantastic
This is
spread.
This is that chill type grass where you can lay on it. You don't get itchy.
Yeah, I know.
Go! Are you done? Haley, get your fucking friend. I will shoot her.
Shoot her.
Just go. You have a gun, bitch. Go get it. It's a BB gun, dumbass. BB gun.
Just let it ride.
What?
Yeah, no, it's a BB
I'm a shooter. What, are you going to shoot me? It's a BB
With
gun,
the gun,
dumbass.
go get it. But it's a BB gun.
To me, that makes the shots all more serious now. Like, oh, shit, you're definitely going to shoot me with a BB gun. As far as a real gun, nuh-uh.
So Pink Shirt's mood is gonna
I know you
change.
thinking about shooting me because I see that forehead moving and shit, but you ain't that dumb, you Neanderthal woman. Oh.
Don't hurt. Go get it.
All right,
All
she gonna
right,
go get it.
I'll go get the BB gun.
No, she's about to get a BB gun. Fuck that.
So what did she suddenly realize?
No,
Wait,
no.
I told that bitch to get the BB gun. No.
Oh shit! Wait a minute. That means I ain't got no BB gun, but she does have a. No.
Yeah, weird. So, okay. And on her way to the BB gun, she discovers a toy.
Yeah, there's like some type of
Oval.
tennis match going
Oval
on.
instrument.
Yeah, she got to walk through that weird
There's
little.
a weapon on you. What the hell? That's not. Oh my god. Oh shit. Okay. Oh my god.
Let the cry ride.
What the fuck? Oh my god.
That shovel hit will live.
Infamy.
She's not allowed to use a weapon
I'm
on
glad
you.
she can
What
get
the hell?
clotheslined.
That's not. Oh my god.
You know, today's the day
Look
the
at that
Titanic
face.
sunk 110, 112 years ago.
Uh-huh.
I can only imagine at the moment the Titanic hit the iceberg, the noise they heard was something akin to this.
Okay,
Boom.
Yeah. Oh, fuck.
And
We
they're
hit
like,
the iceberg,
oh,
Tommy.
shit. We're sinking now.
And they all collectively went, ah!
April 18th, right? Yeah, April 18th. Oh, is it 100 years? I think it's 100 years. 1912. April 18th, 100 years. That right there was the sound of the Titanic sinking.
Yeah. 100 years, 100 queers. All right. Well, we
You said that, not me. Remember that.
made an awkward way out of here, but you know what?
Nothing's ever awkward, my friend.
I hate normal. We did it. We did it on a little Monday special, as tired as we were. I think the attitude of, fuck it, let's get her done really helped. Thank you, one and all. Sharing is caring. Leave a comment. I've been noticing, a little less comments than prior. Leave a little comment after. It helps the algorithm, the traction of every episode, which depends upon each and every one of your support. So comment, share, smash the like button, and wait to see us tomorrow night. Yet again, that's right, Stuck at Night.
Indeed. Remember the new schedule: Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday. 10 p.m.
Ish.
10 p.m. Always 10 p.m. ish. We try to start the stream at 10 p.m. And then hopefully go on sometime there following. But other than that, yes, as Eli said, we love you. Thank you very much, and we'll see you on the morrow.
To our appreciators, this. To our haters, this. Good night.